Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Cavaliers. In Cleveland.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Arthur out there with Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Green gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the Warriors with possession here. Johnson dishes to Plumlee. Golden State moving the ball around. Plumlee with the screen, and Thompson kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both free throws good from Green. Here's Caldwell Pope. 9-point game his last outing. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Johnson outside. And it's sent back by Drummond. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Iguodala. Good. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Johnson, the pass to Iguodala. Green gets a screen from Johnson, and that one's good. 6 points for Draymond Green.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Thompson against Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Thompson. Jackson drives in. Again, the miss by Jackson.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here's Johnson outside. Another miss by Johnson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope, but they get it back. Here's Drummond, makes it off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Thompson after the basket by Detroit. Lets it go from 11. That's short off the rim. The Pistons leading. The drive by Jackson. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Johnson kicks to Green. Plumlee against Drummond. Johnson with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Over Johnson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Can't get it to go. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Off loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they need it. Tight.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hickson's checked in. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Detroit. Jennings comes in for Reggie Jackson. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. The dish to Jennings. Green with a screen for Jennings. Now the pass to Drummond. And that one's good. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now here's Johnson. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Jennings dishes to Green. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Hamilton subbed in for Klay Thompson. Detroit also making some changes. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Hood subbed in for Johnson. The shot by Looney, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hood kicks to Jennings. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jennings has got his first points of the night. Warriors trail by 4. Johnson attacking, rejected by Jennings. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 42% to begin this game. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pistons.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Hickson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Hickson sets the screen for Hamilton, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Hamilton's got his first points in this one.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Jennings with the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Johnson outside. Hickson sets the screen for Johnson. Out to the wing. Outside, Green. To the inside. Looney passes to Johnson. Tries again. Outside, Green. Pass to Johnson. Another shot, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got his third basket of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just